I'd like to say thank you, especially to Shaheed, because he called me up and I was just at my farm looking at my boats and I was saying, hey, I haven't been on the river for a pretty long time because in Zambia I've got a fish ban between December and February. So he called me and said, Riyaz, I'm planning on going on a deep sea trip. Would you be game? And I felt like, you know what, this is something I've always wanted to do. And I had not touched a fishing rod in a long time. So I said, I'm game.
Hey, lekker 5 a.m. start. Just left Pietermaritzburg. On our way to Sodwana Bay, just south of Moz. And now on our way to the airport to pick up the boys.
We're at the airport at 5, checked in, got here, and the moment we got here and we saw that African Jack vehicle, the Ford, it just woke us up, you know what I mean? We head out to St. Lucia, we also head out to Mshlanga Rocks, so we got to do a bit of sightseeing as well. And by the time we got to Sodwana, we were not that tired compared to what would have been if we came straight out. What do you have to say, sir? No comment.
We're there. 8 minutes. What John said. I'm timing you, but
That was 8 minutes ago, but
running on African time out here.
Says Fagile, we have arrived.
We're here, finally. How's it, Mr. Samson? Good and you, Shaheed. Pleased to meet you. Likewise. Welcome.
I'm Samson, how are you, Riyaz?
Good and you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Right there is serious equipment.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're declaring war. Yes. This is some good stuff. This is what you call a well-equipped fishing guide. Bro, you must get these things, bro.
Yeah, I'm getting
Don't even worry about me.
Captain MC McAllister here from Sodwana, co-owner of Nshonalanga Lodge. Sodwana is actually a very diverse section of the northern KwaZulu-Natal coastline, bordering on Mozambique. You basically got the best of Mozambique in South African waters, your own country. So that's what makes it lekker.
We took some rest and the next morning we started off and we were pumped.
It's 5:03. It's game time. We're about to hit out.
The first day, we actually had to brace ourselves because there's something known as a surf launch, and you got to be prepped hard for that.
All we want to do is hang the tails, boykies.
And you know, we were told a lot about this surf launch and you know, it was a bit nervous, but anyways, you had to hold on.
You got to hold on tight because this thing is like a jet setter.
Okay, here we go.
It takes off and boom, you're out in the wild. I mean, you're basically hitting the waves hard and you're flying, and next minute you're back on track and then you're moving on harder.
It was a beautiful experience, you know. It was something magical, and we got out at sea.
And it's actually amazing, huh?
How was that launch?
What a beautiful launch.
Nice, huh?
Spectacular. Good. Awesome.
I had the 3D view here. So it felt like it was a proper roller coaster.
You feel like a pilot.
See how the
bro.
front seat looks, yeah.
Yeah, check.
Beautiful, right?
We're very fortunate of having the continental drop-off so close to the mainland. And at certain areas you can be 2 kilometers offshore and you're in 500 meters of water. It makes it very, very diverse. A total abundance of life, a lot of bait in the water.
It feels like a good day, huh? You know one of those days where you feel like it's going to be a good day. It's one of those days. And within moments, I think in the first 5 minutes, we had like a quadruple up. and the adrenaline was pumping and
On deck! That one is off. The one next. Double up.
you know, we didn't know what to do because it's so soon. But Captain was, you know, on the ball, and he showed us how to do it.
Yeah, those are big fish, eh?
And I won't lie to you, sea fishing and river fishing is completely different.
The struggle is real when it comes to deep sea fishing. You gotta have big guns, or you just have to have a solid back. Either or.
I think the boys are getting rolled here with about 10, 12 kg tunas, but let's see. If they don't start acting quickly, these fish are gonna turn into sharks.
This thing is small, and I don't know what a big fish is gonna do, man.
Look to be on your edge. On the Johnny. Pull it to the side. Come, bring it. Bring it. Now just pull it to the rod. Now it's got the charge.
Oh, shark bait.
Got charge.
And we basically still learning the ropes. So unfortunately we had a situation of a shark eating on my tuna for breakfast.
Unfortunately, it took a little bit too much time bringing this one in. And the tax man took his share.
Yeah.
Tax man took his share.
You got it, buddy. You got
Pull
it.
on, yeah, let's see what happens.
My arms were dead. A fish the size of a tuna, although it looks, you know, not that big compared to the other ocean fish, that thing can pack a punch. But it was something definitely amazing to experience.
Beautiful tuna.
Bring it. Reel. Here it comes. Reel. Reel. Okay, pull it up. Pull it up. Here we go. Wow. Yes! Well done, brother. Well done.
My boy.
Nice one.
Well done.
First tuna ever. Wow, what a fight, huh?
I got a head of a tuna. Rio got the whole fish.
A proper boy, eh?
Out of the 4 lines we pulled in 2, and Riyaz managed to pull out his. But then not even 15 minutes after that, the lines were back in, and in a matter of about 20 minutes, the lines were on again, and I managed to pull out my tuna.
Here we go. Well done. Well done it.
Got a bust.
Yeah, at least. Well done. Finally.
You know, one thing we had to make sure is that we come in hard, which we did, and we got what we want.
I caught one, Shaheed caught one. A few were eaten up by the sharks, but you know, that's fishing. You gotta try and dodge the taxman in any situation.
We gave it a proper stick, and managed to hook up with a couple of nice tuna.
Hey, we're on, yeah. Are you kind enough to give the cameraman a chance here? See what we bring in.
Just the whole dynamics of everyone. You know, we kuier lekker, we chow lekker, we do everything, you know, as a group. So yeah, that was very nice.
Let's see how it's done. You know, the cameraman is like, keep going, keep reading. Let's see, it's your turn now.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's it, brother.
Sitting position.
This year was also a bit severe on the shark side. So we lost a lot of fish. Is what it is.
Holy crap. Oh, there's a half a tuna, guys. That's not half.
And yeah, so, you know, when you get fed lemons, make lemon juice, boys. You know, hosting it in Sodwana Bay, it's a premier Marlin spot of South Africa. Back in 2011, Sodwana was rated number 3 in the world for Billfish. In competitions, the OET, the Billfish 1500 and the Billfish Nationals, over 320 marlin were caught and released in the space of 3 weeks. So it's a very good place in South Africa to come through for, you know, if you're avid billfish angler and so on.
We've now officially declared war on the ocean. We're going balls to the wall, but it's time for marlin.
No, now it's time for the big guns. But it looks like our fishermen are tired, as you can see at the back, but I'm sure we're gonna nail one. You'll wake up to screaming reels.
And then we got the sleeping beauty, who's always on the sleeping duty, whose name is Riyaz.
We started trolling for marlin and I caught some sleep, which I'm sure will be spoken about a lot on this trip.
Marlin fishing, 90% waking, 10% chaos.
You know, the boys came out with the mentality of chasing marlin. That was the primary plan.
These are marlin dogs.
What was that, man?
That is called the marlin dance. Very nice.
Once the weather started changing prior to their arrival, we had to flip the dynamic a little bit. We had a strike on day one. Unfortunately, the weather didn't always play the part.
We had an awesome early morning start to the day. The weather's changed somewhat, so we're gonna beach and we're gonna have a little bit of a chill session, and then we'll come back for more action tomorrow. Easy go.
So basically, you wake up at the crack of dawn, first light, you gotta be ready, get up, put your game face on, and you head out. But the best part of this is when we're leaving camp to the bay, we are basically pumping the tunes.
Shaheed had some proper tunes. I don't know where he got some Afrikaans tunes from.
The morning song is basically in your head the whole day. You're playing that song in your head while you're fishing. You know, so it has to be good. Make sure you have the right tunes for the right job.
This is the bass from the plus. Twin tails, wikis, twin tails, twin tails.
You say, Imson?
So basically what I want. Our boy's on. Let's hope he brings it in. We're good to go.
Big game fishing is not a child's play, you know? No matter how experienced you are or how good you are, you always need a helping hand, you know? And the one thing I learned about this trip is that even the crew, the cameraman, they're always willing to assist, you know? Because I mean, your hands burn out, you know, your back gives in, but the fight still has to carry on. When you know you're the tide, you tag. Next man on gives it his best shot, and you land the fish. Teamwork makes the dream work. So that's how you land everything you want in the basket.
tuna. Best marlin bait in the world.
Give Jack of the day.
Adding to the species list.
Exactly. Thanks, Boom.
100 boss.
We tried. You checked. I never asked for help because it was a puppy.
He came, he saw, he conquered.
Exactly.
Get the diverse range in species, everything from king mackerel, queen mackerel, a lot of big wild come through. All 5 of the tuna, lesser bonito, frigate tunas, big eye, yellowfin. Sometimes we get the dogtooth tunas that also come through. You just need to know which areas or which places to target at which times.
Hey, sharks are busy. Sharks are busy, bro. Felt some lekker action for a while, and once again, got text by the sharks.
Running a lot.
We had a
Shark by then.
quadruple up, and out of 4 tunas, we've got a quarter of a tuna.
Well, the skipper doesn't play games, huh?
Charlie Delta, Charlie Delta. So the sniper in position.
That thing's jumping, man.
He's all smiles until the fish is on, and then he puts his game face on, and you gotta listen to instructions, because
Bring him, guys, winch.
if you don't, you might just be the catch of the day, you know?
Just take your time. I think you got a selfish on.
You good? Coming in hot, boys. Coming in hot.
Maybe that was the
We did hook up with a nice sailfish. Unfortunately, it got bull wrapped through the hooks, and funny enough, a feisty little tuna climbed onto it, grabbed the lure, and yeah, changed one for the other one.
Now what happened? You had a sailie on.
Okay.
The sailie threw it probably got wrapped on the bull. When it came off, this little hungry bastard grabbed it when the lure came off. You were busy rolling a sailie there.
Don't worry, don't worry. It's coming.
I think the whole entirety of the game plan came out nicely. Caught a whole bunch of nice tuna.
There we go, boy.
I think having the range and the flexibility on how we tackle certain scenarios, weather conditions, sea conditions, and so on, kind of cuts you from the men from the boys.
3 lines in the water, 3 catches. We're winning all day long.
I think, we came out with a mindset of, targeting big marlin, but unluckily we didn't manage to hook up on any of them. We had a bit of a high pressure system come through with a severe low pressure following in the next 2 days, so that kind of changed the ball game and the dynamics a little bit.
The hunt still carries on, and we're hoping to catch the big marlin one day, someday, not too long from now on. The fishing experience has been divine on another level. It was always on my bucket list to basically pull out a tuna, and we actually banged them hard. On a 3-day run, we got at least about 14 that we brought back onto the boat, which was about 10 of them.
Nice one, buddy. Thanks. That's bad. Hold on.
Yeah, it was a fantastic overall experience. There was no shortage of anything. The food was on point, the company was excellent, the captain knew what he was doing. Captain kept us safe, and he always kept us on our toes. Yeah, so beautiful experience, and I can't wait to do this again. And I can't wait for African Jack to come to Zambia so we can chase some tigers, so I can show them how we can receive people in our country as well.
Second time around, I think we're doing a bit of a triple threat type draw. We're going to be hunting, we're going to be doing tiger fishing and deep sea fishing, everything in one go. I hope old Riverdog is here. I want to give him a hiding on his own waters. The old salty assassin versus the bronze bomber. So yeah, that's gonna be a lekker jaw. All in all, good times, good fun. Couldn't ask for more. And that's about it, boys. Twin tails.
Next time on Local Hookups.